Diane in Denmark here. It is Thursday and it's time for Flylady Errand. Now remember, you don't need to do this on a Thursday. So, generally works best for me on a Thursday, but the idea is that by having our grocery list ready, by having the books ready that need to go back to the library, we're just putting together all the things that you have to do when you are outside of the house, like picking up a prescription from the pharmacy, handing in stuff to the dry cleaners, maybe posting a parcel. Now you've seen me on my errand day before. Sometimes I'm on my bike, sometimes I'm in the car. Today I'm in the car, but don't worry, I never use the phone when I'm driving. Here's the key to prove it. And it was too cold to stand outside and talk to you. Today I have got things for the charity shop, things that you've seen me decluttering, Easter decorations and stuff for our 40-day challenge. Remember, we're still going in the 40 days. I've got things to go to the book exchange, also things that I've decluttered. I've got some things to hand into the library. Books to hand into the library. I've got some empty soda bottles and cans. Remember, we have a deposit system here, so those go to the supermarket. And while I'm doing that, after I've done that, then I will buy my groceries at the supermarket. Now, I already have my list for the supermarket. I've got it here I'm armed with my list. Never go into the supermarket without your list, because you'll end up buying some of the things that you don't know you needed. But remember, I made this list the other day. I'm trying to juggle cameras and so anyway, what you're about to see is me on my errand day. Remember, the main thing is it doesn't really matter which day you do it. Maybe it suits you to do it on a Friday afternoon once you've picked up the kids from nursery. Maybe it suits you best to go as a whole family on a Saturday morning. It doesn't really matter. The main thing is that you put all the things together so we're not kind of coming home and saying, oh, I forgot to hand that in. The idea here is to save you time, energy, money on petrol costs. So anyway, without further ado, let me get on with my errands and let me get started. So here are my items for the supermarket, some bottles to go back, but I'm starting off with things for the charity shop. You'll see me decluttering those yesterday, and also something from our 40-day challenge, so that's going to go as well. And plus I've got these ones for the book exchange, but I'll take these ones into the charity shop first. And here's the charity shop, and as I told you, those are my little ornaments from last year, the wee chickie and the rabbit. So anyway, I'm going in with those, and then I'll go to the book exchange. And next up is the book exchange. It was quite funny in the charity shop. She started putting all those eggs in the window immediately. Right, okay, I'm going to have to stop filming while I put my ones in, but you'll see that it's things that I've also found for the 40-day challenge. I had a book and a couple of DVDs, so I'm going to put those in. Let me just move hands. Okay, and this one I'm tempted. Can you see there's a Montalbano there, Camilleri? But I've got Camilleris in English at home, so I will not take that one. A quick look, see if there's anything today. You never know what you're going to find at this free book exchange. Remember that this thing is open 24 hours a day and run by volunteers, so you can just, there's always a John Grisham. You can come and pick one up any time of day and hand in your books. You don't need to put one in to take one out. Goodness, it is blowing a gale again today and it's freezing. Okay, nothing here for me today, so on to my next stop. Right, and here we are in our fantastic library. And I've got some books to hand in. I'm just going to take a wee look here at the crime books, because I love my cosy crime. So I'll just take a wee look here and see if there's anything. Let me see. And while I'm doing that, here are my books that have to go back to the library. So there's the magazine that you saw from my declutter session in my pamper basket. And also, hold on, wait a minute, I've got these ones to go back. This one was really good, and that's some books that we had for going to Vienna. Anyway, let me go over to the scanners and I will get those books scanned in. Right, and this is where we scan our books. So let me see, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to scan in, and I am delivering them. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on, Death in the Dales, Oprah. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. And then next. And then it tells me what to do with them, whether they have to go into the hole here. That means they're going to be checked by the librarian because they're maybe being reserved by somebody else, or otherwise they just go on the shelves here. You put them back and then the librarians will take them away. So that's what I'm going to do with these ones. There's no special ones here. And here we have a wee selection of just some things that librarians think might be of interest. Winter things. And this one is gastronomy, as you can see. And then we have just general novels, and then of course a lot of English books because a lot of the Danes read in English. So let me a quick look here and see if there's anything for me. No, nothing here today that I fancy, but anyway, I've got plenty of books at home. Right, so next is supermarket, and I've got the bottles and cans to go back. I've got my wee IKEA bag, I've got my shopping list, I've got my 10 krona, here we are, for the trolley, and I've also got a bag that I was using at the library, so I've got that one as well. So let's get inside before we freeze our bottoms off. Last one for today. We're done. And that's why you need a list, so you are not tempted to go wild with all the chocolate and fun stuff. Anyway, I've got my list and I'm sticking to it. Right, in fruit section, and I have got my list and I will get ready to get shopping. Right, see if we can zoom in here. Here's an interesting fact about Denmark. The different colours of milks. They have a system here so that for example, cream, let me see, find the cream. Cream is always kind of red, and then it goes through the different colours so that the lighter the colour gets, like you see the blue there, that will be like kind of normal milk, and then you get mini milk, which is not quite so much cream in it, and then the very, like skimmed milk, the colour gets even lighter. Let's see if we can find it. It's grey. So there we are. You can tell what taste the milk has by the colour of the carton. Useful. And this is like the deli section, and you can see, of course, we have Danish smørrebrød, which is open sandwiches. If you don't want to make them for yourself, you can get a takeaway. But I don't need to buy any of those, we always make our own. And this is the juice section, and you can see the first signs of Easter have already appeared, because here we have the Easter beer. And when you come here to the supermarket, we of course have recycling. You've got batteries there and just general rubbish, and glass bottles and paper, but we have those containers at home, so that's not something that I need to do here when I'm at the supermarket. Right, grocery shop done. And last on my list for today is the bookshop, so that's where I'm heading to now. Right, just a wee look at the books, and these are all on sale at the moment. And of course, let's see what's popular right now. Oh, lots of art books. Anyway, I've got what I needed to get, so that is me done. Woohoo, go me. Okay. And I didn't get tempted to buy anything else book-wise. I've got plenty of books at home. Yeah, that's me done. So I've got everything in the back of the car, heading home now, and I will unload the bags one at a time and get them unpacked. And also I've got, my nose is just about to fall off. It's so cold here. We're just not used to these Arctic temperatures, and I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee or a hot chocolate, because I'm too mean. I never buy myself anything when I'm out. Anyway, I hope that gives you some ideas for your errand day. Remember, you don't need to do it on a Thursday, just do it on a day to suit you, but remember to, you know, hand in your library books, pick up your dry cleaning, get your prescriptions from the chemist, hand off your donations to the charity shop if you've been decluttering. Anyway, I shall see you tomorrow, and if you're on Instagram, you'll see me, of course, because I show you the one item that we're doing every day. Anyway, I've got my keys, about to start the car, so I'm going to put my phone away, and I shall see you very soon. So, Diane in Denmark, live long and prosper, keep warm, wherever you are in the world. It's freezing here. Live long and prosper. May the hygge be with you, and I shall see you tomorrow when we will be doing our Flylady Friday, which is, you know, date night, car, stroller, and bags. Anyway, I'll see you very soon. Bye for now.